A successful activity sparks the imagination and gives kids creative skills they can use daily. The right STEM activities possess a unique set of characteristics that help enhance their learning experience. If you're looking for new ways to connect with your students, learning how science, technology, engineering, and math better them as individuals and scholars is key. The lessons that you teach to the kids you're in charge of today can significantly benefit the world in the future as many young students grow up and work in positions where the skills come into play. Stay tuned. In a moment, we will talk about the 6 characteristics of an excellent STEM activity. Welcome to episode 82 of the Teacher Rockstar Podcast, a place where tips and strategies critical to the new teacher are discussed. I'm your host, Steve Hiles, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about what makes a STEM activity great. But before we continue, we have the following messages from our sponsor. Would you like to jumpstart your classroom management skills? Well, if you're fresh out of college, a first-year teacher, a student teacher, maybe you're a teacher returning back to the classroom, the Teacher Rockstar Academy course is for you. Gain the confidence, the skills you'll need to crush it on day one and beyond. So invest in yourself and enroll now at teacherrockstaracademy.com. That's teacherrockstaracademy.com. I promise you that this will be a most transformational experience. Now, imagine having access to educational products, instructional videos, top-rated teacher podcasts, and articles worth over $1,000 for just pennies a day. Wouldn't that be awesome? And you know the best part? You get a 7-day free trial. So what do you have to lose? Check it out. Take a look around. Go to myteachermembership.com. That's myteachermembership.com. I will be adding more products each and every month. You're going to love being part of this teacher membership community. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and dive right into the 6 characteristics that make up an excellent STEM activity. Characteristic number 1, real-world issues and challenges are emphasized. Okay, think about it. Whatever is going on currently in society, the economy and the environment, is explored through STEM activities. Students learn how they can affect these areas positively. Characteristic number 2, the engineering design process guides the lesson being taught. Children learn to identify problems as well as create and develop solutions. They get to experience big picture thinking and directly influence the outcome of a situation. Moving on to characteristic number 3. Students get to ask questions and get fully immersed in a hands-on experience, which I find very, very crucial. Students collaborate to come up with the best solution. They get to see how things work personally by having a hand in the creative thought process. Characteristic number 4, teamwork is key to the lesson's success. Kids work with their classmates to build upon one another's unique ideas and skills. This facilitates faster and better solutions overall. Characteristic number 5. Students get to apply the mathematics and science lessons they've already learned to the STEM activity. Taking knowledge that they already possess, children get to apply it to STEM lessons. They see why the information was important in the first place. And last, but certainly not least, characteristic number 6. There is no one right answer, and failures are seen as yet another step to learning. Kids learn that there are many outcomes with each lesson. They also learn to see failure as part of the learning process, which I find critical as well. Now that you know what characteristics make a STEM activity great, you'll be better able to plan activities for your own classroom. You'll be able to add value to your students' day by sparking meaningful discussion following a successful science, technology, engineering, and math event. The skills that the kids in your class learn are ones they can use in everyday situations. Well, this brings us to the end of this episode. Hope you found a gold nugget or two from the information presented. Feel free to reach out should you have any questions or comments about this episode. I want to thank you for listening to the Teacher Rockstar podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hiles. When you get a moment, visit my blog and subscribe to my newsletter for the latest educational research, best practices, and unadvertised free bonuses. Go to stevesclassroomresources.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe to us at the Teacher Rockstar podcast. And if you'd like to support us, please feel free to share our podcast with others. Post about it on social media or leave a rating and review. That would be super, super cool. Thanks again. We'll see you same time, same place next week. And remember, my friend, you got this.